were made to be ruled. In the end, you will always kneel.
So we have to make Mike talk because Mike says he's shy, but he's the front man. So how can you have a shy front man, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Introduce yourself for the recording.
My name is Cliff. I play lead guitar. Aditya, Duwama. Zeke, I play bass. Mike, guitar, vocal.
And attempted stand-up comedy.
So it's been almost a year since the last time I saw Bloodstone. I'm in Singapore with Bloodstone, by the way. And the last time I saw you guys was, I believe, April of last year at Rumami. What have you guys been up to since then?
We've been attempting to write songs, but laziness is a perennial problem in our band.
When you say attempting, how far have you gotten?
Actually, we've almost got maybe about 70 to 80% of our full length done.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, just refining
70 to 80% of the songwriting.
Songwriting, not the recording.
Lyrical content is still an issue.
Yeah. So
and whose fault is that?
Mine.
They always blame me for everything.
So I wrote a couple of songs already, so my work is done.
Yeah, I still owe you one more song.
Yeah.
How many songs are you guys shooting for?
10, right? I think so, 10. You can see from this interview, you can see how mismanaged we are.
Yeah, we don't have. Hey, but our manager Theodore Long.
Yeah, so 10 songs. 10 songs.
Cool. And do you guys have a timeline for the
End of last year.
End of last year.
End of last year.
Exactly. we're on track.
Hopefully by end of this year.
That's what we say every year. You see.
End of 2013.
End of 2013. Yeah, hopefully.
So 10 songs. Are you guys looking for a label?
Something like that. Yeah.
To find something. If you guys don't find a label, are you going to self-release?
Yes.
Bandcamp?
Bandcamp?
Bandcamp.
What is that?
Online release.
Oh, yeah, maybe something like that.
I don't think we want to do that. We're looking for a proper release.
Okay. Why not? I'm just curious.
I don't know. It's just proper culture to release, in a proper manner with the physical CD. That's the proper way we want to do it.
Because my front man is still stuck in 1983.
Well, I mean, technically you guys are a thrash band, so you really shouldn't progress past 1986. So I don't think Bandcamp is the.
Look at him.
Yeah, honestly, Cliff, that was the one big question I walked away with from the last time I saw Bloodstone. What's with the shades? I'm not complaining, but it was
it's just a miracle that we're a band. Cause I don't know on what level we connect, but we're a band.
You're in a trash band, or you're in a band, right? In your life, I don't care how good you are, you're definitely going to make mistakes on stage. That's alright. Just look confident when you do it. That's why I wear shades, to conceal my embarrassment when I make mistakes.
Is that the only reason?
No, it looks cool.
Okay.
It's to look cool while you fuck up.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, as long as you fuck up with style,
Yeah.
technically it's not a fuck up.
It's trash.
Yeah.
Nice.
And besides, everyone's always looking at Mike. So.
No
one cares about any
He
of
takes
us.
too much space on the stage. He
Come on,
totally
Mike.
conceals the drum set.
I hate him.
Hey, we're not saying you're fat. He has the biggest calves in the world. He's Calfzilla.
We're just four friendly guys in a band.
Tropical trash.
So if you guys are just four friendly guys in a band, where does your thrash aggression come from?
Who said we're aggressive?
You guys play fast aggressive music, man. You're saying that Bloodstone isn't aggressive?
Oh.
You guys aren't a doom band. You're definitely not a stoner rock band.
Aggression comes from everyday life, like maybe the traffic, the weather.
When he has to walk more than 20 steps to buy his food, that's aggression.
Yeah, aggression comes from taking the stairs.
Yeah. And he has to take the stairs to get his car later, so he's pissed.
Taxi drivers, bus drivers.
He gets them angry when people sell counterfeit burger patties.
What about counterfeit Bloodstone CDs?
I don't mind that.
Yeah, I don't think you guys can complain about that because this is the second time I've run into you and asked for merch, and you guys have none whatsoever. So I think like at this point the only way I can get a Bloodstone shirt is if I make it myself.
We're waiting for the full length to release the shirt.
Gotcha.
Is it? Yeah.
Well, but I think you're one of the few guys who wants a shirt.
How am I going to represent the Singapore metal scene if I don't have a Bloodstone shirt, guys?
Again?
How am I going to represent the Singapore metal scene if I don't have a Bloodstone shirt?
Bloodstone doesn't represent the Singapore metal scene. We're just a small time Singaporean band. There's so many other big time Singaporean bands like Wormrot, The Silent. Wormrot represents Singapore in Paiti.
This is the second time that for the record, I'm pointing out this is the second time that I've tried to pimp out Bloodstone, and Mike has said that I should actually cover Wormrot and Paiti instead.
I'm just saying, I mean, they're the more well-known band, so she's Bloodstone from Singapore, nobody will know anything.
Well, of course, because nobody's wearing your shirts.
You scare people badly enough, you can get them to do anything. They'll turn to whoever promises a solution, or whatever.
Bloodstone's been on and off for the past few years, but we got hijacked by some Indian tourists, so just give us a minute, yeah? We're telling him how to get to the MRT station right now. No, front and left. Alright, so I mean it's been on and off for a few years. So I joined the band. They've been like together since 2005.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I joined them 2 years ago.
Oh, 4.
4. Okay, I'm sorry. That's when I was 13. So
Were you on the Hellish Nuclear Destruction?
no, that was actually David on the drums.
Okay.
So I joined them right after they released that. So we haven't done anything yet. Yeah, but I watched these guys play when I was 13 in school, and they were playing Smoke on the Water with our discipline master. So I think we have come a long way since.
And heavy chains.
Heavy chains, yes. Yeah, but I think now like the next step is for us to release a full length, and then we take over the world.
No.
One McDonald's at a time.
One McDonald's at a time. I'm all in helping you guys take over the world. Just I gotta have a shirt to wear, man. You guys gotta get those shirts done.
But you see, we don't have a graphic designer, and
so it's my fault, you're saying. It's my fault I don't have a Bloodstone shirt. All right. Well, I'll run a few designs by the boss here and see what we can do.
oh, he's definitely going to reject them. Everything gets rejected.
This sucks! Oh Jesus, come on!
Yeah.
83 no. 1991.
Is that your perfect year? 1983?
Yeah.
What are your 3 favorite releases from 1983?
Okay, let me answer this. Show No Mercy, Show No Mercy, and Show No Mercy.
I think Hell Awaits also. Hell Awaits number 2.
Show No 84, so that's...
And Persecution Mania. Okay, it's Show No Mercy, Hell Awaits,
From
and
1983. So it's Show No Mercy, Show No Mercy, Show No Mercy.
Alright, fair enough.
It's not even Kill 'Em All.
But
Maybe
Number 4.
Show No Mercy, Show No Mercy, Kill 'Em All. I don't know.
okay. Well,
You get the idea.
would those be the 3 biggest influences of Bloodstone? Slayer, Sodom, and Metallica?
Yeah, you can say that.
And Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash. So this is your first show in a long time, right? This is your first show since
Since KL. No, since the week after KL when we played the return gig in Singapore. So, yeah, that was 1 year ago, so we haven't done much in a year.
Are you guys going to start playing regularly?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
When are you coming to KL then?
When the
No,
time
but
is
seriously,
right.
do you guys have shows booked coming out of this?
At the moment, do we have any shows booked?
I don't know. One issue is because our frontman Mike actually he works at night, so it's quite difficult for him sometimes to get leave and things. No, it's the working class struggle.
Right.
I'm in the construction scene.
Yeah, he's in the construction scene.
We all in different places. Cliff is full time in the Air Force. I'm doing my undergraduate. I'm an engineer in the making. So,
Okay.
yeah, and he's
Zig
also-
is a homeless in the making.
He's a gamer in the making. Actually, he's a gamer made already. Yeah, so it's. We just. I guess once we start recording, we're going to start looking for shows to play, and then sell our merchandise and shirts, and then we'll send you one.
Nice. I'll pay for it. I just can't print it myself. How did this show come about? How did you guys get the offer for this show?
Jali from Demisor invited us to play. Oh, that guy you were with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys have close ties with Demisor?
We've known them for quite some time, for a few years. I've known Jali for a few years. Not so long, just
Yeah, there's a lot of guys.
regular guys you see at gigs.
It's a small metal scene in Singapore, so people know each other, and these guys have been around for a while. So Yeah, I mean everyone knows each other and they're friends. So lately there haven't been many gigs in Singapore. That's on a decline for some reason. But there are many bands coming up, so it doesn't make sense. But it's difficult for bands to, be playing regular shows in Singapore because it's so small and there's not many opportunities. That's why we try and tour like around the area, like Indonesia, Malaysia. But yeah, I mean when opportunity knocks, we'd love to go, but it's the time has to be right. Because we're all doing different things. That's why.
How would you describe the state of the scene in Singapore right now?
That's a difficult question. If you want drum and bass, the scene's good. But heavy metal not so much. I mean it's a tight knit community, but it was doing really well a few years ago. But I mean this is just my opinion that recently I haven't seen much in community happening. But we have a lot of big bands coming to Singapore. Like bands I would never imagine seeing in Singapore, like Nile, Suffocation. I watched them last year, and Grave is coming to Singapore next month. So I mean that's stuff we would not get a few years back. But then again, for the local bands, there's not much of an avenue unless you really take the effort to go the extra mile and look for stuff to make yourself functioning and regular.
Is lack of venues to play a problem?
Venues
Yes,
are really
you can see
small.
that.
Yeah, venues are really
Quite
small.
hard to get venues nowadays. Most of the places are always fully booked for
For shitty ass stuff bands, mainstream pussy ass shit. Yeah, but it's true. Like we had a few staple places where there'd be metal gigs happening every weekend, so a lot of bands would get exposure and get recognized. But those places have closed down, so there's not many except like these small studios where they have gigs, and it's not much. It's not big enough to get the recognition.
I think another problem is there's just not enough people to go to shows. There's only you have like maybe a community of 100 or 200 people. Not everybody's going to go to every show every week or every month, and they have to pick and choose. Singapore's such a busy life also. People have their own commitments, so the audience, the fan base here is not big enough. Which is why probably Metallica still doesn't want to come to Singapore.
but Obituary is coming 28 April.
28 April.
You
Awesome.
better get your ass here.
I might have to see Lockup in KL. Lockup is playing
Seremban.
Seremban, yeah. That's a tough weekend for shows because I had no idea Obituary was playing. I know I think it's Cannibal Corpse is playing Manila that same weekend or the Friday.
Where?
Manila, Philippines.
Oh fuck, dude, let's go.
I think it's the Friday before that, and Lockup is playing in Seremban.
Oh, okay.
So for some reason in Southeast Asia, we don't get shows for about 6 to 8 months.
Yeah.
And then when bands come, they all come at the same time.
Yeah, and they will all tour, the same places. So, like that's what I'm saying. I mean, you get a lot more bands coming into Singapore, which you would not, expect to see because they're more extreme, so they're not so commercial. But at the same time, the local bands are not getting like much of a chance to play. So, we're still figuring out a way around that.
Is it a problem of promoters not wanting to put local bands on with the big bands?
I don't know about that because actually there have been. Well, I mean, if we see opening acts for big shows like
Depends
Megadeth.
on the organizer.
Yeah.
If those big time organizers, they won't call any opening
Yeah,
bands.
no local bands will be called. In fact, they get opening bands from around the region to come down and play, like
For Magnicide it was
December or September or something. Oh yeah, December.
September.
No, September. No, I think it was December with a Z.
I also think it's practically speaking, it's also money. To organize a show, the venue, everything, booking, we need money to organize a show. And then most of the bands here, they don't get paid. So if you want to get paid also, the organizer doesn't have money. Usually sometimes you can even be a kid, 18 or 19-year-old kid organizing the show. Bands don't get paid, and then not enough people come, not enough revenue to even cover the cost. So these are very practical considerations. So that makes the scene really volatile place to organize shows. So these are practical considerations. So then coupled with the fact when people go to these shows and then they go online and then they like attack the organizers, say the organization wasn't very good and all that. So first of all they're broke and in debt, and then they get criticized. So people don't want to organize shows.
So easy doing a show here in Singapore.
I'm being black exploited.
Rise the flag of pride, cementing our light. Nightfall, darkness night, rushing of the worthless. Your line to bodies, claiming down, bloodlust, purging of the worthless. Of the worthless. Of the worthless. Ready for this resurrection now.
With the large number of big foreign bands coming into Singapore, are you seeing any change in the scene at all?
A lot of people are saving up to just go for the big bands.
Well, yeah, I mean the difference now is that there's so many bands coming to Singapore. There's some of them don't sell because there's just way too many bands coming into Singapore. So people really pick, they really pick the ones they want to go for. Like I watched Slash twice here, and the second time we came here was horrible because the whole place was empty. Yeah, because it was at a bad time. There were so many other bands coming to Singapore, and people probably watched him once, and then they brought him back 6 months later. So they just didn't think it was good enough to go for again. So that's the main problem at the moment. It's just such a small community.
So am I hearing you right in saying that the large number of bands coming here is actually hurting the local scene?
Definitely. But I don't know.
I mean, it's good because we want these bands to come into Singapore, but we also want to get a name for ourselves.
Yeah.
So you can't have your cake and eat it.
But conversely, because I don't think that if suddenly the bands all stop coming, the local scene is going to suddenly improve. I don't think that's going to happen either.
Yeah, but then again, I see a lot more local bands becoming much more technical. Really good bands coming out, But it's just whether they can get the break. There are a few bands who do get the break, but these bands are really, who have their own manager and shit, and clearly we don't.
Yeah.
So, that's an uphill climb for us.
Mike, don't run away. You can't go until this interview's over. You said that there are a lot of good Singaporean bands coming up. Who would you name?
There's
to watch Singaporean
a
bands
band I watched a few months ago. I played with them as well. They're called Soundwave Hyperbole. They're quite technical. But the
Xanadu.
Xanadu is doing really well. They're really good friends of ours. They're doing really well.
Snaggletooth.
I did see Snaggletooth. Snaggletooth are fun.
Yeah, Xanadu, Snaggletooth. What else?
Impaithi.
Bloodstone.
Wormrot.
Of course.
Yeah, Wormrot rules Singapore at the moment, and Impaithi as well. So,
Do either of those bands play regularly here?
Wormrot's playing today. Impaithi actually doesn't play Singapore regularly.
Yeah, Impaithi is always.
Once in a few years? But in the past few years they play quite often now, once a year.
Is that simply logistics, or are there other reasons for them to not play?
I don't know. I think because he's always touring, then taking a break writing. I guess he also understands the how you say, the financial mechanics of organizing shows. A band of his stature, that kind of stature in Paiti, they don't need to play regularly. They just need to play one big show in Singapore.
And everybody will come.
Everybody knows them already.
Everybody knows them.
Like smaller bands like us, who need to do that regularly to get our name out there. That's the only way you can do it. That's the only way people will recognize you.
And sell merchandise.
Yeah, and have our shirts when we have them.
What about the scene in JB? Like, how hard is it for you guys to go across the causeway? Not you guys specifically, but for Singaporean bands to go and play JB.
We've never played there before.
Really?
This Kangkong is from JB, right?
I'm not sure. Are you saying it's their fault that you haven't played JB?
No. They invited us to play there, but sadly due to my job, can't play there.
But I think it's quite easy because if they know you, they will definitely call you down. And they're very nice promoters because they don't treat their bands like shit. So if they call you down, they will make sure you're well taken care of as much as they can help you.
Food and accommodation.
Yeah. So we played Rumah Api last year, and I think that was our first show as a band overseas, and it went really well. I mean, we met new people like you, and a lot, so we got our name out at least. So it's quite easy because if if the promoters know each other, they will definitely get bands coming in because that helps more people to come down to the shows and all.
To make friends, not fans.
Fair enough. So what are Bloodstone's big goals for 2013?
Sorry?
Release our album.
Yeah. And the
End of
t-shirt for
story.
you.
Print T-shirts and play more than one show a year.
At this rate, you've got Impiety's work rate. You just don't have their fan base yet.
Yeah, soon. Because they don't have our shirts, you see. Once the shirts come out.
That's the only thing Impiety has more than you guys. Impiety has more shirts out there. Otherwise, Bloodstone and Impiety are right there.
And more facial hair.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much,
More
guys.
spikes.
More spikes.
Cheers.
I did do good. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Anything you want to add?
Buy our T-shirts when they come out.
When they come out.
Any messages from 1983?
They say the pen is mightier than the sword.
I say fuck the pen.
What's the last line?
Because you can die by the sword.
Better pray to the new Lord.
It's destruction.
Why?
That's not 83.
Oh shit. Oh shit, now he's pissed, so you're gonna see a lot of aggression on stage.
What kind of promo?
Yeah, we're half metal and half wrestling. We're working.
Our influences are early 90s wrestling themes, 70s rock and roll.
Yeah, the typical Kansas kind of chord progression mixed with Kadir's gruffy voice. So, and his promos, because he cuts a lot of wrestling-like promos.
Okay.
Which are mostly limited to Jesus! Oh, come on! Or Hogan!
We're a big fan of Macho Man.
Alright, before we end this, give us one Hogan.
Hogan.
Alright, that's all.
Nice. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Adrian.
Gilbert, we can do it again, brother. We can do it again.
That's a pretty decent Don Fry.
Thank you.